coming into the train station, the metro, on the far east side of the city, and we're gonna go all the way to the west side to Albrook, where used to be the Air Force Base. The United States that controlled the Panama Canal.
Esta tarjeta me da acceso a tres diferentes rutas, medios de transporte. El metro, que es este, el metrobús, que es el que escribió, y el verde es para entrar, tengo que pasar
Pase. This is the Albrook Mall train station, bus station. Here's where you get a bus to go to different parts of the country. If we're going to go to Las Tablas in a bus, this is where we would catch our bus at. Doesn't look anything like La Piquera that we normally bus station that we went to in the past. It's like it's a part of the Albrook Mall. Inside the Albrook Mall. Okay, esto fue hecho por Los Santos. Baby, you're gonna meet the guy who made this. Okay. This is the Albrook Mall train station, bus station. Here's where you get a bus to go to different parts of the country. If we're going to go to Las Tablas in a bus, this is where we would catch our bus at. Doesn't look anything like La Piquera that we normally bus station that we went to in the past. It's a part of the Albrook Mall. Inside the Albrook Mall. Ok, esto fue hecho por Los Santos. Baby, you're gonna meet the guy who made this.
El aeropuerto.
The Bridge of the Americas. The Panama Canal.
Panama Canal Village. Just north of Los Santos. We're not far. This is Divisa. Tablas, Paritas, coming into Parita. Pero no sé ni uno bueno de así grande que se ve, mira, vaya. Yo creo que tenía uno ahí, pero no está ahí, ¿sabes? Es el único que hay ahora. Mira.
Mira qué bonito.
¿Sabes? Parita.
Ah, sí, ahí. Alright, so we're in the town of Parita. Parita is a special town for me. It's in the province of Herrera, which is just north of Los Santos, where I grew up. But I remember There's a guy in our church, a family in our church. His name is Uriel Velázquez. Hopefully we're gonna go surprise him here in a little bit. He was like a mentor to me when I was growing up. He would bring me, he goes, this is where he's from, this is his hometown. And so he would come here on Saturdays, and I would always come with him, and we would talk theology. I was like 13, 14 years old. We would talk theology all the way up here. And so he made me kind of part of his church here in Barica. So it was a great memories I have with Uriel and his wife Marilyn, his kids Urielito and Sara. But right here we're at this little, it's called a fonda. A fonda is like a little walk-in restaurant, and they make, it'll be all typical food from this part of the country. So check this out. This is a fonda. Buñuelos, empanada, hojalda, bollo, tamale,
Chicharrón.
arón,
Hay chicharrón allá,
Te falté yo.
la mexicana loca, está recha.
El olor.
¿Mm?
Mira.
El olor.
Huele eso.
A ver. Ufa, ¿estás fría? Allá va a gustar. Anyway, this is a fonda, typical little restaurant you would come to eat, community restaurant, open air. Let's move on. So we arrived to Uriel's house, and we're gonna go surprise him.
No es aquí.
Wrong house. Wrong house. All right, that was the wrong house. This is the Velázquez house. Carmen. Buenas.
Hola, mi hermano Marco. Oye, ¿cómo andamos? Bien. Wow, gusto verlo. Quería sorprenderlo.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Bastante, hermano. Qué bueno que el corazón funciona bien. Bien, Dios te bendiga.
Buenas tardes. Yo soy Carmen, la esposa de Marcos.
Yo creo que yo la conocí.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Cuando el funeral de papá de Brenda, ¿se acuerda?
Sí.
Ahí le conocí, como no. Adelante.
Gracias.
Well, it's been a long day. We are in Guarare, which is a town right next to Las Tablas, a few miles from Las Tablas. We're staying here in Guarare because this is where Aarón, who you've met a couple of times, is where his sister Loida lives. We're in her house. We're going to be staying in her house for most of the time that we're staying down here in the province of Los Santos. So, I'll show you around a little bit. There you go. There's Carmen eating an ice cream. Aarón hogging up all the fan. Yeah, he's hogging up. I'm glad you don't understand what I'm saying. He's hogging up all the fan. Hogging up all the fan.
El muriendo de calor.
Loida, esto es una película que voy a pasar allá cuando llegue. This is Loida.
Hi.
This is. Oh, you speak English, right?
No.
This is Raúl's daughter. Mira, ¿puedo poner la luz aquí?
Sí, ella. Arriba, perdón.
Loida. Mira, Loida. Ahora sí.
Ahora sí. Hi.
Vas a salir en YouTube, en mi canal de YouTube. Ok, tengo un canal.
Welcome to my house. This is my house.
En Guarare,
En Guarare,
Los Santos.
Los Santos.
And so yeah, this is the house that we're staying in, and this is the room that we'll be in. Now let me tell you guys, my YouTube followers and my friends, the best thing about this room is this right there. That is an air conditioner. It feels good in here. It feels really good in here. Air conditioning is very, very rare in this part of the world because electricity is expensive. Salaries are not very high, so for one, a person who can afford an air conditioning, that's kind of rare. And then if you can afford the electricity, so 99.9% of the homes here in this part, well, in all of Panama, if they have air conditioning, they'll only run it at night. They don't run it during the daytime. They only run it at night. When they sleep during the daytime, they just put up with the heat. They get used to it. And this kind of also shows, this is her kid's room. She wants her kids to have air conditioning, and they're giving us this room for us to stay in while we are here in Los Santos. So very, very, very cool. Anyway, guys, tomorrow, finally, we're gonna get down to Las Tablas. We're gonna see all the people that I grew up with, and it should be the best part of this adventure in Panama. See you guys tomorrow.